Testing, testing, testing. Okay, we're good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for some Friday night football. The Board of Education, Superintendent, Principal, and Athletic Department of West Branch High School extend to each of you a cordial welcome to this interscholastic contest between our West Branch Warriors and our guests, the Canfield Cardinals.
Yep. It'll be okay. Okay. Hopefully you don't mess it up. I might have to do it myself. Who knows? Nah, you know what? I'll go with about 5 minutes.
I am the camera person today.
No, Wayne would not want to do that.
Your dad will be
He'll be at all the rest of them, yeah.
in. Dad will run the camera.
Yeah, he'll have to. He's going to get mad, though. About what?
You can call me.
Yeah, by myself. It's better to have two people, though. It sounds much better. For the away games, I'm fine.
Why are you fine?
Because Chuck doesn't do the PA analysis. It's the home team that has Then he said today that flying solo.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face.
All right, I think I'm gonna go live now. Just 6 minutes. That's. I can cut the commercial. You know. Oh, I'm going live. Oh, I'm going live. All right, then. 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join the Warrior Band.
And all right, everybody, welcome back to another season of West Branch Warrior football. And as the Warriors just get ready to take the field here, we have an epic matchup tonight between your West Branch Warriors and the Canfield Cardinals. So a quick preparation from the band here, and we'll be right back here in a short moment. As the West Branch alma mater playing here today. One of the most highly anticipated matchups of the season. This is an epic quarterback duel. You have Brock Lowry, the senior quarterback for the Canfield Cardinals, committed to Indiana. He'll go down to Bloomington next season to play for head coach Tom Allen and the Hoosiers. And as for your West Branch Warriors, it is Drew DeShields, just recently committing to Eastern Illinois University. He'll go play out there, but for this season, they're both playing for their respective teams, and should be a good one tonight. And when you look at both teams lost some key players from last year, but both teams return their star quarterbacks. And for West Branch, it's going to be interesting to see here, what the defense looks like. Because you don't have Stephen Mara defensively, and he's one of the key pieces defensively. You don't have Stephen Mara offensively. You don't have Nick Wilson. You don't have Jackson Hendershot. You don't have Jed Smith, who unfortunately was out for most of the season last year. As we'll take a short moment for the prayer. All right, and there we have it. As I was saying, West Branch lost a lot of key pieces on offense and both defense, so it's going to be interesting to see what the Warriors can bring out here on the field tonight. As for the Canfield Cardinals, they lost some key players as well. Nick Crawford, Paulo Papaleo, just to name a few of the Cardinals players that were lost from last season. Canfield plays on a turf field. Most of the teams, I believe all of the teams in their conference, the AAC, play on a turf field. So maybe this is a quiet advantage for West Branch as they are on grass tonight. As Canfield makes their way out, Cardinals fired up, and head coach Mike Pavlansky, he's done a great job over his career, 162-71 career record. And how about this? 50-9 over the last 5 years. That's a great stat. And then Coach Pavlansky has his Cardinals ready. He said it's great to bring this rivalry back. They haven't played. This will be the first time playing since 2003. And for West Branch, it's a new opportunity for the Warriors. New head coach Tim Cooper. As for Coach Ken Harris, stepping down from the head coaching duties. Still on staff here for West Branch is Coach Ken Harris as the Warriors make their way out. And they're looking to upset the Cardinals here tonight. A heavy favored Canfield team coming in here tonight. West Branch, some things to clean up. 2 scrimmages here against Struthers, in which they played very well, and then I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago they scrimmaged the South Range Raiders and struggled a little bit. So we'll see if they can get things straightened out and ready to take on this Canfield Cardinal team. Once again, I want to give a special shout out to a couple guys. Mitch Coffey coming back for the West Branch Warriors. Did a great job last season. Very disruptive on the defensive line, and he's going to be one of the big key pieces if West Branch wants to get to Brock Lowry. And both quarterbacks are very good runners, so I think that's something to keep an eye out on as well. Drew DeShields, an electric runner. Brock Lowry, a great runner as well. West Branch will get the ball first, and they will try and get themselves in good position here with a good return. Canfield and West Branch just underway here from Haycock Stadium in beautiful Beloit, Ohio. And it's a nice crowd on hand. West Branch always packs a crowd, and Canfield brought a nice crowd here as well, not too far for the Cardinals, as this one is underway just about. Canfield getting ready to kick it off here. Coach Pavlansky versus Coach Tim Cooper. And we are underway here as this one will be fielded by the Warriors. And a nice return there for West Branch, and that's number 2, Anthony Perry, and Coach Tim Cooper expecting big things from the sophomore this season. Very talented, very fast. Did a nice job kicking last year for West Branch. He's got a strong leg, so we'll see if he does kick tonight at all, but he's just an athlete. And Drew DeShields at the quarterback position. The running back is another talented sophomore in Boston Molinex. He is only 5'6", but very strong, and look for him to find some gaps here tonight. As DeShields will get the snap here from the center. And the first play from scrimmage, DeShields looking, nowhere to go. He's going to fire, and that one is going to be an incomplete pass. Michael Kanegi, that pass was intended for, and another senior that looks to make a big impact, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Michael Kanegi, one of the key pieces returning here for West Branch. And Canfield, last season, very good defensively, as they finished 11-2, and their only loss came in the regionals to the eventual state champion in the Chardon Hilltoppers. West Branch lost to the state runner-up in the Ursuline Fighting Irish, who had a big win last night over Brookfield. Man in motion here, and that's Christian Marty. They're going to fire this one out, and Perry going to get a nice gain. Anthony Perry making an impact right away here. And that's going to be good enough for a West Branch first down. Out to the Canfield, third. And that is out to the 47-yard line. So West Branch making positive plays. And Anthony, and a nice tackle there as Boston Molinex just ran right into a brick wall. So it'll be second down and 12. And a nice tackle there by Santino Coca. And I think Canfield's going to be very good stopping the run here tonight, as Boston Molinex, very talented back there, but just needs to go through some growing pains, as that one is dropped, and Christian Mardick was the intended receiver. Again, Mardick had some playing time last season, as that one, a pretty good throw there. Mardick just dropped it, unfortunately. Brings up 3rd and 12, and I think this is something that West Branch, unfortunately, didn't want to get into this early into the game. It's 3rd down and 12. And the new head coach, Tim Cooper, his first big-time situation here today to Shields. He can run, and he's got some space. He's looking, and he fires, and that one's going to be caught. Nice pitch and catch there to Shields, to number 14, Christian Mardick. And that's another West Branch Warrior first down. And there's a flag on the field. We'll see if DeShields was past the line of scrimmage. Not sure what the call is here. And that's what Drew DeShields does so well, improvising at its finest. And we'll see what the call is here on the field, unfortunately. Not sure what the flag was thrown for, but we'll get that sorted out here in just a moment. Tim Cooper, a graduate of Western Reserve High School, played for the legendary coach Andy Hake over there at Western Reserve, who's now the head coach at Valley Christian and doing great things with that program. A lot of great high school football games around the area tonight. The officials still conferring with each other, not sure what is going on here. And again, Mike Pavlansky, been at Canfield a very long time, has had some great players over the years for the Cardinals, and they got some great talented players this year.
They're going to see a legal pass. He crossed the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be an illegal pass. Drew DeShields past the line of scrimmage here, unfortunately, and that's going to bring up 4th down, and West Branch going to have to punt this football away. Anthony Perry, talked about it earlier, will be doing the kicking duties here tonight, as it appears for West Branch, and the Warriors 3 and out on their first drive. We're able to get 1 first down, and Drew DeShields just a little bit past the line of scrimmage there. The Warriors in punt formation, and Canfield will look to try and get a big return here.
First possession of the ball game here for West Branch. They got one first down, but this drive stalls at their own 35 after
Anthony Perry
go forward pass.
getting set to kick. West Branch had trouble last year in their kicking game, a little bit in terms of punting wise. And Canfield going to send a blitz, try and block that. Perry, a low boot. He's going to take a nice bounce there, and a pretty solid kick, honestly, for Anthony Perry and the West Branch Warriors. As so West Branch will try and get a stop here defensively here. And we're going to have a TV timeout, I believe. And we're going to take our first timeout as well here. 10:45 remaining in the first quarter. It is your West Branch Warriors 0, your Canfield Cardinals 0. Be back in a bit here on ysnlive.com.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University, and my passion is nursing.
All right, here, and welcome back to beautiful Haycock Stadium here. Couple score updates here. United up 7-0 over Waterloo. Hubbard takes a 7-0 lead over Youngstown East. A couple score updates there, as the stoppage of play has ended. Canfield eager to take the field, and Brock Lowry, just an absolute stud of an athlete, and he's going to show you why he's going to play Division I football at the University of Indiana. One of the top quarterbacks, not just in the Youngstown area, but in the state of Ohio. Same with Drew DeShields. Both quarterbacks going to be playing at the Division I level. And this one going to be a handoff. Nicely done there by the West Branch Warriors. And Scotty Eaton was the ball carrier there for the Canfield Cardinals. Or excuse me, Danny Inglis. Danny Inglis, the ball carrier there, is only a gain of 8 yards out to the 23-yard line. Lowry double pumps, looking to throw, and there's a flag, and that one's going to be incomplete, out of bounds. So we'll see what the flag is on. Could potentially be a holding call here in this one. Be coming back here. We'll see what the refs ultimately determine. But I think, and that penalty will be on Canfield, so that'll back the Cardinals back a little bit more, and I'm sure Coach Pavlansky not happy. But again, it's the first game of the season. You're going to see mistakes by both teams, and I think that's the nature of it. And as these teams get deeper into the season, and both these teams, I think, will try and make a lengthy playoff run like they did last year. Canfield being pushed back. 2nd and 23, so good job defensively by West Branch. Drew DeShields playing cornerback here for the Warriors. As they'll try and make some plays. Lowry in the shotgun formation. He'll throw. This is going to be a screen pass. And nicely done by West Branch. So the defense making some plays here. And that's number 29, Trent Striefler, another senior. And Bo Alisas also making a play for West Branch. He's fired up as he heads to the sidelines. A little bit about Bo Alisas. looking to play some receiver this season, playing some defense as well, and he's also the next man waiting in line after DeShields graduates for that quarterback position. So he's trying to help out any way he can tonight. Lowry, man in motion here, and he's going to run it. Lowry's a good runner, and that's not going to be enough for the first down. So Canfield will have to punt, and I don't think he could have asked for a better start defensively for West Branch. So it's 4th down, 0-0 is our score. Last season, West Branch got the opening day win over East Liverpool, and Canfield knocked off their rival Poland. Poland, unfortunately, a tough defeat at the hands of the Cheney Cowboys. And we have a timeout here on the field. We will take a quick one here as well. 4th and 11 for the Cardinals. They will be punting. West Branch looks to make something happen here on the next offensive drive. 8:55 to go here. It's West Branch 0, Canfield 0. Be back in a bit.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
And welcome back here. Canfield getting ready to punt here. Last season, Jackson Hendershot did the duties for West Branch in the return game. A new person is back there this season, and he'll look to make an impact. Cardinals ready to punt.
The officials have to get everything in order. You know, their responsibility is down there. A little delay here on 4th down,
waiting for the officials to give them the signal, and West Branch should be set up with pretty good field positioning unless this is a very good punt. And Canfield, pretty good soccer school, and this one going to be a really solid punt. And it's going to be over the head of number 10, Michael Kanegi, and it rolls all the way down to about the 25-yard line, so about as good as a punt as you could have gotten. And talking about Canfield, they always have good kickers, good punters. It's not just a good football school, but they also have a very solid soccer program. As I am the West Branch announcer, but my cousin Mike McCurry did attend Canfield and was a standout all-state soccer player for the Cardinals. So if you're watching, just wanted to shout you out here. Also, another good friend, Matt Mininoff, was a very tremendous Canfield Cardinal as well on the football field. His brother Michael did a nice job as well for the Cardinals. DeShields, a quarterback keeper, and Canfield hurries up and tries to knock him down there, but again, the pile just kept being pushed forward. And only a gain of 3 yards. It felt like it was a little bit more than 3, but 2nd down and 7 here at the 26-yard line. 4 receivers to the left, to the right. DeShields looks towards the sidelines here. And he'll try and get the signal here. DeShields going to look. He's going to try and throw on the run, and it's nicely caught there by number 10, Michael Kanegi. He's fired up. And I believe that's Coach Cooper on the sidelines. He's fired up, and that's going to be good enough for another West Branch first down. And I've said it once, I'll say it again. Drew DeShields is one of the best at running outside the pocket. So DeShields again, they're looking to go a little tempo here, try and catch the Cardinals off guard. DeShields spins and is tripped up. Ball comes out, but he was down, and DeShields probably a gain of about 5 yards here. We'll see where the officials mark it there, and it is a gain of 5 yards. So again, I like what I'm seeing out of West Branch. They're letting plays develop. They're not trying to go for the deep ball, and obviously when that play comes, you're going to take your shots there. But right now, West Branch is being patient. To the left, to the right again. DeShields in the shotgun formation. Mullinex, the running back. DeShields, and he's going to run. And he's going to be dragged out of bounds. Nice tackle there. And that's number 11, Danny Inglis. So Danny Inglis making a couple nice plays defensively here tonight, and that's going to be a 1 yard loss, and that's what you see. Canfield just flying around to the football here. Obviously, Drew DeShields is going to make plays happen. That's the reality of it. Same with Brock Lowry on the Canfield side, but West Branch looking to try and convert on this 3rd down and 6 as a man comes in motion, and that's Christian Mardick. DeShields going to throw. That's a screen pass, and that's number 2, Anthony Perry, and a nice tackle there by the Cardinal defense. And Gavin Raymond making a nice play there defensively. So we'll see if West Branch is going to keep the offense out here on the field. And Tim Cooper says, you know what, we are. 49, and we'll see. West Branch really wants to go for this 4th down here. 6:19 remaining here in quarter number 1. DeShields says, you know what, we're going to go for it. And Drew again being flushed. And he's got a man, and that's going to be a pass interference call. And DeShields making something improvise, and he was number 10, Mike Kanegi, was held by a Cardinal defender. That's going to be a pass interference call, and that's going to result in the West Branch Warrior 1st down. So nicely done again. DeShields was, being blitzed once again. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down. And I believe we're going to see an automatic 1st down here. So 1st down for West Branch. And we'll see if West Branch can strike first here. The official YSN power rankings just came out. If you haven't checked those out, please do. Canfield comes in at number 1 on the preseason YSN power rankings. West Branch not even cracking the top 10, so maybe the Warriors saw that list and felt a little bit disrespected here tonight. DeShields once again, he's going to run, and DeShields has all kinds of room. He's going to scamper out of bounds, and that should be good enough for another Warrior 1st down.
Another West Branch Warriors 1st down.
Another West Branch Warrior 1st down. 5:56 here in quarter number 1. The Warriors have the ball at about the Cardinal 36-yard line. Actually, that's going to be a little bit closer than that. We'll get the official spot at the 24. The Cardinals on their heels right now as West Branch looks to strike first here. Drew DeShields making stuff happen. Another design quarterback run up the middle. And DeShields can get a nice gain there. Should be about 5 yards. A gain of 6, so it'll be 2nd down and 4. And coming into this game, a lot of people were, high on Canfield and West Branch, but a lot of people didn't know what to expect from this West Branch Warrior offense. And I think right now, from what we're seeing, Drew DeShields is making plays happen. Another quarterback keeper, DeShields just tripped up. That should be good enough for another West Branch Warrior first down. And Warriors going tempo here as they did last season. They're going to try and punch this one in first. DeShields calls his blockers, and he's going to be stopped just short here of the first down.
Timeout taken by Canfield.
And we have a timeout here by Coach Mike Pavlansky and the Canfield Cardinals. West Branch faithful on their feet here as the Warriors making plays here. Drew DeShields making stuff happen. But with that, 5:14 to go in the first. We'll take another timeout here and be right back in a bit.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
And welcome back here. Second down and 3 from the 3. So second down and goal for West Branch as the Warriors will look to punch this one in and make a statement here on their second drive here of the football game. Another man comes in motion. DeShields rolls out. Gonna fire, and that one is going to fall incomplete. Almost intercepted. That pass was intended for number 2, Anthony Perry. So once again, Canfield being stout here on the goal line. We'll see if defensively they can make some plays and try and force West Branch into a field goal. And we'll see if West Branch decides to go for it if they don't, unfortunately, get this third down and goal. Boston Molinex, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and DeShields pressured, and that one is going to be, is it caught? And it is! Number 10, Mike Kanagi, what a catch there by what a throw by Drew DeShields, and what a catch by Michael Kanagi, making plays offensively. And he's one of the big key seniors that they needed to step up this season with the loss of Jackson Hendershot, Stephen Marr, Nick Wilson, and the Warriors on the board first here in Beloit, 7-0, the West Branch Warriors. As Anthony Perry will get this one here to kick it. We'll see if he can knock this one through the goalposts. And that one is up. And it is good. So Anthony Perry starts off his kicking career 1-for-1 on extra points. As Drew DeShields, a 3-yard touchdown pass to number 10, Michael Kanagi, and your Warriors lead the Canfield Cardinals 7-0 here. As West Branch will look to kick this one off, and I'll tell you what, West Branch might be the underdog in this one, but anytime you have Drew DeShields, you're always going to be given a chance to win, and likewise for the Cardinals of Canfield. But, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better start offensively and defensively. We all know this is going to be, kind of a grinded-out type of game with both the Warriors and the Cardinals losing some talent, returning some talent, but unbelievable what I've seen here from Drew DeShields and making a name for himself, and I'm sure Eastern Illinois will be lucky to have a quarterback like Drew DeShields. Anthony Perry will kick this one off, and this one, another squib kick This one is going to be returned here by the Cardinals, and nice hit out of bounds. And Paul Bittis, the ball carrier there, is going to get out to about the 30-yard line. 27-yard line. So Canfield will start at the 27. So the Cardinals' first drive was a 3-and-out here. And Brock Lowry and company see if they can get anything going here and try and tighten up this game and tie up the game here at 7 apiece. 4:58 to go here in the first quarter. And Lowry is going to hand this one off. And another nice stop here by West Branch, as that was number 11, Danny Inglis. So Danny Inglis getting a couple carries here. And I think the defensive line was, kind of the point of struggle maybe for West Branch. Maybe the secondary it was a little bit too, as it didn't look very sharp in the scrimmage against South Range. And South Range is a very good team, and they're in Division 6. I could definitely see them going to the state championship game and potentially winning with who they have at the helm. But Lowry going to keep it himself, and Brock Lowry going to make things happen here. And he's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where the officials spot him. And we have flags here coming in. Nate Summers, Mike Kanagi on the tackle there for West Branch. Another couple updates. West Branch in the EBC conference. EBC opponent Minerva is down currently 8-7 to the East Liverpool Potters. So one of the scores we'll keep an eye on here throughout the EBC. And I believe this is going to be a 15-yard penalty on the defense. So 15-yard penalty here to give Canfield good field position at about midfield. And Salem, another EBC opponent here for West Branch, getting a big 17-7 win over the Crestview Rebels. And Crestview always a well-coached team. Coach Cusick does a nice job. So Lowry in a shotgun formation again. We have a time here by the officials. And not sure what the problem is here. The officials heading over to the Canfield sideline, and they're talking to the linesman, I believe. That's what it is. West Branch. Nice student section on crowd here at Canfield. And Canfield always packs their student section. White out on hand here tonight for the Cardinals. The marching band over there as well for Canfield, and Cardinal faithful showing out here tonight. West Branch band as well on hand tonight. And both bands always do a nice job. 4 minutes to go, first down and 10. Ball right at the 50-yard line. Two receivers to the right, two receivers to the left. Brock Lowry under center here. Man comes in motion, and Brock Lowry going to keep it himself. And Lowry going to get up to about the 45-yard line. And Brock Lowry, you're going to see a lot of design runs for Brock Lowry, as you saw for Drew DeShields there. Second down and 4, so a nice gain. And that's what you're looking for Canfield. You're looking for solid gains on first down, and that's going to, help better position yourself to continue to move the ball down the field. And we'll see if Canfield can punch it in the end zone or put some points here on the board. Brock Lowry going to hand this one off, and they're going to continue to push the pile there. Nicely done, though, by West Branch. And Dom Marzano, the ball carrier. Boston Molyneux, one of the players on defense, to help take down the Cardinal running back, Morazano. And it is a big 3rd down and 1 here. You'd have to imagine this potentially would be a Lowry keeper, and it will be. Nice fake there by Brock Lowry. He's got it, and Brock Lowry has a chance to go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Brock Lowry, big time run. And that's going to be a Canfield Cardinal touchdown. So Brock Lowry, what a nice job there. Waited and waited and waited to finally pull the ball out and scampered for a big touchdown run. Brock Lowry on the board. Canfield on the board as well. So the Cardinals strike right back. And we have a good one here on our hands. 2:30 left here in the first quarter. The point after is up, and it's right through the upright. So Canfield finds themselves into the end zone. Cardinals tie this one up. It is Canfield 7, West Branch 7. And we'll take a quick break here and be right back on ysmlive.com.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats.
Go Dogs.
Go Tigers.
And welcome back here at beautiful Haycock Field in Beloit, Ohio. It is a 7-7 game here. Brock Lowry gets the Cardinals on the board. Joey Jackson and Anthony Perry back deep, and Joey Jackson, another one of those up-and-coming sophomores. He's an electric returner, as is Anthony Perry. So, you know, West Branch lost some very talented players, but they have just enough guys that can help step up. And Anthony Perry, Joey Jackson, two guys that can make something happen if they get an opportunity here. This one kicked off right to Anthony Perry, line drive kick. Perry going to try and make something happen, and Perry runs over, lays down the boomstick before corralled by a host of Cardinals. But Anthony Perry letting his Canfield team know that he's here. What a hit by Anthony Perry. So West Branch will start on their own 32-yard line. 7-7 is our score. West Branch try and answer the Cardinal touchdown and try and take the lead once again. DeShields gonna fire. This one caught there by Christian Mardick, and that's gonna be a nice game there for the Cardinals, or excuse me, for the Warriors. Christian Mardick doing a nice job, did a nice job last year, coming in key situations, making some nice catches, and already making an impact here tonight. 2nd down and 2, so a nice 8-yard gain on 1st down for the West Branch Warriors.
This time 4 receivers in pattern.
4 receivers to the left, to the right. Molinex is the running back. DeShields going to keep it, and DeShields runs into a wall, going to try and break the tackle. We'll see if he has enough for West Branch 1st down. So what it looked like, DeShields might have ended up with a loss there on that play, but unfortunately able to fight and get about a yard there. West Branch going to go quickly here. DeShields, another quarterback run, and that's going to be enough for a West Branch Warrior 1st down. So West Branch plowing forward here and struggled on that very first drive of the game. Canfield was able to force a 3-and-out. Since then, West Branch has been a really nice job here. DeShield's going to throw. Mardig, another catch, puts on a move, scampers, and that should be good enough for another West Branch first down. Second and 1. About a yard short here, and West Branch does a nice job. They mix up their tempo, so sometimes they'll go hurry up, and other times they'll wait a little bit. So definitely here, and Canfield jumped off sides, I believe, and DeShield gets the Cardinal defense to jump off sides there for Canfield, so a penalty there. And that's going to be good enough for a West Branch first down. First down, so West Branch, another first down here for the Warriors. 59 seconds remain here for West Branch. DeShields takes, and he's going to fire this one, and incomplete. DeShields was hit as he threw that ball. Good pressure there by the Cardinals, and that was number 86, Hunter Knox. So the senior getting pressure into DeShields and making something happen. Once again, rivalry renewed for the first time since 2003, and a lot of history for both of these programs. DeShields, it's again back there, second down and 10, 40 seconds remain here. Quarter number 1, he waits. DeShields sees a hole. DeShields up the middle. DeShields up to about the 17-yard line, and that's good enough for another West Branch Warrior first down. And again, West Branch, beautiful scoreboard here that they just put in last year, so a nice addition to the Warrior facility here. I talked about this earlier. Canfield plays on turf. A lot of the teams that they play, out of conference and inside that AAC conference, they all have turf. So coming to West Branch, who plays on a grass field, it's going to be a little bit different than playing on turf for the Cardinals. And I'm sure Coach Pavlansky had them prepared for that. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We got a good one on our hands. West Branch on the Canfield Cardinals 17-yard line. It is your West Branch Warriors 7 and your Canfield Cardinals 7. Be back here in a bit on ysnlive.com for the start of the second quarter.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
And welcome back here for the start of the second quarter. And it is your West Branch Warriors 7, the Canfield Cardinals 7 here as well. Brock Lowry with a touchdown run, and Drew DeShields, a 3-yard touchdown pass to number 10, Michael Kanegi. So Kanegi with a touchdown reception, and Drew DeShields is quietly putting a nice drive together here for West Branch. So the Warriors have the ball here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. as we're waiting for the referees to get things started here. As we'll get you a couple more scores here around the valley. A lot of games going on here tonight. And just an update here, Hubbard takes a 20-0 lead over Youngstown East. Southern Local with a 14-7 lead. And Indian Valley leads 10-7 over the Beaver Local Beavers. At the end of the first, DeShields up the middle. And he's going to cross up the 15-yard line, about to the 13, and another solid first down gain for West Branch. A lot of on on here tonight. Second and about a long 5. Second and 6, they're going to give it to him. So DeShields once again goes empty. Boston Molinex, only one carry here tonight for the sophomore running back. We'll see if they try and get him more involved in the passing game here, or if they decide to give it to Molinex here. And Molinex sprints out. DeShields going to try and run this one again. Fires, and that one crossed his body. Incomplete. That pass intended for, I believe that's Michael Kanegi. And DeShields took a hit there. So he's coming out of bounds. Bounces back right up. So 3rd down and 6 here for West Branch now. If you're West Branch and you don't get this, it's going to be interesting to see if they do try and go for field goal here. Anthony Perry certainly has the leg, but does West Branch want to go for the field goal? But they're trying to get this first down here on this drive. DeShields looks to go shotgun again. He's got 3 receivers. And Molinex once again, the running back, and we are going to take a timeout. I believe that's going to be on West Branch. So Tim Cooper elects to take a timeout here. We'll take a timeout here as well and be right back here. 11:08 to go in quarter number 2. Big 3rd down and 6 for West Branch. And we'll be right back here after the break.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
All right, welcome back here. 7-7. West Branch with a big 3rd down and 6 here against this stout Cardinal defense. They're trying to make a red zone stop here. And so again, we thank all of you for tuning in here tonight, not just to our game, but a lot of different games here on the network. So if you're watching, if you're a fan, if you're watching, if you're not a fan of either of these teams, or if you're just looking to watch some good high school football, tune into some of the other games here on ysnlive.com. Again, can't thank you enough for all your support, and it's not just our game on tonight. A lot of other good games on tonight with a lot of other great announcers calling those games as well. So I'm sure they greatly appreciate that as well. Big 3rd down and 6 here for the West Branch Warriors. Offensively here, can West Branch get anything to go? Can they get anything going? DeShields is going to fire. He's going to try and improvise. He's going to throw. Is that a toe tap catch? Pavlansky signaling no, and that's going to be, and it's going to be incomplete. So big decision here for West Branch to see if they want to try and go for the field goal. And I believe they are. They're going to send the field goal team on the field. Anthony Perry certainly has the leg, and they'll look to try and take a 10-7 lead here. So nicely done by the Cardinal defense, getting the stop. And right now, the fate lies in Anthony Perry, the kicker here, replacing Ben Tolson from last season. Did a nice job. Tolson did on extra points. And Anthony Perry will get this one high. Snap, kick is down, and that one not going to be good. Short. Not sure if that one was blocked or what the issue was there, but it's going to be no good for Anthony Perry. So Canfield gets a stop here, and Cardinals, much needed stop, as it looked like West Branch had an opportunity to go down the field once again and score on this Cardinal defense. As the Cardinal defense gets a big time stop, and Cardinal student section very happy about that, the West Branch fans. A little bit of moment of silence right now.
All right, we're back here at Western Reserve. We're back. They turn the ball over on downs. Canfield will take over on that last play.
Canfield will take over here.
We're back.
Man comes in motion. Lowry going to keep it again, and Lowry going to go up the middle. Nice run by Brock Lowry. And just to note, West Branch did receive. They got the ball to start the game, which means Canfield will get the ball here to start the second half. And Austintown Fitch taking on a team all the way out from Nevada, as the Falcons take a 14-3 lead. What an athlete they have at running back. Their running back committed to Iowa State. As Lowry going to throw over the middle, and that one, and it's going to hit the ground. So Lowry tried to fit that one into a tight window. West Branch thought they had the interception, but the pass clearly bounced on the ground. And Christian Mardick almost made a spectacular play. And another EBC score here. East Liverpool just gets a safety. They lead Minerva 10-7. So it'll be third down and 4. Lowry going to keep it. Lowry going to bounce to the outside. Lowry going to spin. We have a flag down on the play. Nice tackle there. By number 29, Trent Striefler. He's making some plays, as this one could be a holding call, and I believe they're going to take this one back. So Canfield, another penalty there. Fortunately, that one's going to cost them. So, neither quarterback is really, throwing a whole lot. They haven't thrown a whole lot of passes here tonight. We're seeing a lot of design quarterback runs by both Brock Lowry for Canfield and Drew DeShields for West Branch. So it'll be interesting to see if, when the opportunity is right, if they can potentially get any big-time plays. Receivers running downfield vertically. We'll see if they can hit receivers in stride. Because West Branch lost their deep play threat, and probably one of the best receivers to ever come out of West Branch High School, Nick Wilson, who is continuing his career at Washington and Jefferson College.
Here we go, West Reserve Radio.
As is his fellow teammate there, Caleb Adams. And that's the deep shot that Lowry decided to take, but it's going to be incomplete, and that is number 56 for West Branch. That's Mitch Coffey. Mitch Coffey making an impact there, as he was able to get Lowry, and that forced an errant throw. So Canfield in another punting situation here. And I think I can speak for myself, but both defenses are playing really well here tonight. Myself, I didn't think this would be too much of a high-scoring game. I thought Canfield might have been able to score a little bit more points here than what they have based on the Warrior question marks defensively, but so far, each team is doing a nice job defensively. That's going to be a nice kick, and this one is going to be fielded by number 10, Mike Kanegi. It's going to be a fair catch. So West Branch will take over at the Canfield 46-yard line here. 9:43 remaining here in quarter number 2. And just a beautiful night here for high school football. As West Branch Football Stadium here overlooks the beautiful baseball facility here.
4 receivers set here for West Branch. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
So 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Mullinex. So, and that's another catch there. Number 10, Michael Kanegi. So right now it looks like the comfort level between Michael Kanegi and Drew DeShields is definitely there, as Kanegi will bounce towards the sidelines, get a quick breather here, and he'll be back into the game shortly. DeShields once again. Mullinex, the running back, he's going to sit back in the pocket. Nice pressure there by the Cardinal defense. He's going to throw this one up for grabs, and that one nearly caught there on the sidelines. That pass was intended for number 14, Christian Marty. Nearly had an opportunity to make a spectacular catch. Not sure if he would have had a foot in bounds. I think he would have, and that would have been just a miraculous play by West Branch, but it only brings up a 3rd and 1, so a reasonable 3rd down here. We'll see if this is another DeShields keeper, and I believe it's going to be 3 to the right, 2 to the left. DeShields, and it's just another quarterback keeper, and that's what West Branch does. And DeShields breaks outside, and credit to this West Branch offensive line. That was going to be one of their strong suits coming back. Yes, they lost a couple of guys up front, but West Branch offensive line, they are very experienced. They do a nice job, and that's credit to the to the O-line coach and credit to the whole staff.
Just knocking on the door of the red zone. Again, empty set here for DeShields.
And DeShields, another quarterback run. He'll go up the middle, and that's going to be for about a 3-yard gain here. And Inglis, another tackle for the Cardinals here. More score updates. Here, Struthers leads St. Thomas Aquinas 28-0. Fitch still leads 14-10, and Youngstown East gets on the board 20-6 in the second quarter. Lisbon leads Wyndham. Nice catch there by Perry as he stumbled. Lisbon takes a 14-6 lead over Wyndham, and Lisbon just put in a beautiful turf facility at their field. So a lot of these high schools, in the area that traditionally had grass are starting to get turf. Lisbon now with a turf field facility. Latonia just last season upgraded their facilities to turf. Crestview now has turf. I believe last year was their first season on the turf. And that one's going to be caught. Michael Kanegi, another catch. What a catch by Mike Kanegi. And a perfectly thrown ball by Drew DeShields, putting it right where the receiver can make a play. So West Branch to the Canfield 7-yard line. DeShields goes empty again. DeShields up the middle. And almost lost control of that ball there, but unfortunately, he got about to the 4-yard line, so it should be a gain of about 4-yard gain there. So 2nd and 3 from the Cardinal 3-yard line.
Goal here for West Branch.
So DeShields once again in the shotgun formation. Mullinex is the running back. DeShields going to throw this one. This one going to be caught, and another touchdown. That's another touchdown reception. Drew DeShields, his second touchdown pass, and who else? It is Michael Kanagi.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clem.
And Mike Kanagi, second touchdown reception here with 7:13 to go.
Yeah. Another impressive drive here by West Branch.
And the kick is up, the kick is down, and this time Perry puts it right through the upright. So, oh, they're going to say it's no good. Unfortunately, that one looked like it through the uprights. Unfortunately, not good enough. So, Anthony Perry moves to 1-2 on the season on extra points, but West Branch does take a 13-7 lead here.
Matter of fact, both something good to drink. Enjoy the second half of this ball game. And don't forget, the announcer does work for pizza.
So extra point, no good. Still West Branch touchdown and a 13-7 lead. Another touchdown reception by Michael Kanagi. And Mike Kanagi has great hands as he's putting it on display tonight. That's 2 3-yard touchdown passes to Michael Kanagi. So Mike Kanagi making an impact here early and often, as is Drew DeShields as well, both running and throwing the football here as well. West Branch going to kick this one off here, and it will be Anthony Perry, who unfortunately could not connect on the extra point. So Anthony Perry kicked a little bit last year, did the kickoff duties. Ben Tolson was the extra point kicker, and he was very solid all season. I think he missed maybe 2-3 extra points all season, if that. So Ben Tolson, you might not think of a kicker as much of an asset at times, unfortunately, but kickers are very good athletes as well, and Ben Tolson put that on display last year with his leg. So Anthony Perry, the sophomore, kicked this one off, and Perry with a pretty good leg, and assuming this is going to be another squib kick for the West Branch Warriors. Perry going to kick this one, and this time gets a lot of hang time on it. Nice kick there by Anthony Perry to the 1-yard line. This one returned by the Cardinals, and a nice tackle there. And number 28 was the return man there, the senior Jack Davis.
First down 10, Canfield.
It's first down and 10 for Canfield as
At their own 25-yard line.
the Cardinals will start at their own 25-yard line. A couple score updates. 14-7 over Southern over McDonald, and East Liverpool leads the Minerva Lions 16-7 at the half. Minerva, another one of these EBC teams in action tonight. They have not won a game, and this one going to be a false start. I believe it's going to be on Canfield, and it will be. Minerva, unfortunately, has not won a game since 2019, and the last win was against West Branch.
First down and 15, Canfield for their own 20-yard line.
So Brock Lowry back out here in the field for Canfield. Lowry going to hand this one off. Nice run here. And a nice run there to about the 30-31 yard line by number 11, Danny Inglis. So Inglis able to break out to the outside and showing some of his athleticism as he's able to get that one good enough for a 7-yard gain. Another keeper for Inglis. Dive forward here, and I think that's going to be enough. And it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Canfield. So Inglis, the 2-yard rush there is 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. West Branch with the lead. And I'm sure both teams are going to try and make adjustments here at halftime. But a good start here for West Branch defensively. Lowry going to hand this one off, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. But a nice job on the tackle there, Boston Molinex. One of the guys there on the tackle.
First down 10, Canfield from their own 40-yard line.
So Canfield up to their own 40-yard line as the Cardinals able to pick up that 1st down. And this time they will go under center, a little I formation here. Lowry gonna roll out, he's gonna throw across the middle, high throw, and just through the hands of number 3, Drew Rostek. And a little bit of a high throw there by Brock Lowry, but that's definitely a catchable ball, and I'm sure that Canfield would like to have that one back. As Lowry, the Indiana commit, 3-star recruit here. Head coach Tom Allen getting a good one in Brock Lowry. Running back comes to the left side now. Lowry up the middle, and he's going to scamper forward to about the 46-yard line. So it should be about a 3rd down and 4. Canfield looking to pick up this 1st down here. And again, they are running clock here. I mean, this has been a game of both teams trying to hold the ball here as much as they can here. Especially Canfield, they are trying to run this thing down and not let West Branch get another opportunity to score this one. Inglis going to cut to the outside. Inglis breaks free. He's got an opportunity to head towards the end zone. Inglis down to about the 10-yard line and finally dragged out of bounds by Drew DeShields. Inglis, what a player he is. I mean, Inglis, he's a pretty nice sized kid, and he's showing you why. He's a very good running back. And that's going to be to the West Branch 6-yard line. 4 minutes and 50 seconds here to go. Lowry now the quarterback at the at the West Branch 6-yard line. Lowry going to try and keep this one up the middle, and he's showing you his strength. Is he going to get there? No, he's going to be stopped just short. I believe at about the 1-yard line. So a nice run there for Brock Lowry. Nate Summers on the tackle there. So 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Brock Lowry already has a touchdown run here in this game, and we'll see if he can try and make it 2 for himself, or if they decide to go to Inglis here. Inglis is in the backfield. And Lowry going to keep it himself. Lowry into the end zone, and that's a Canfield Cardinal touchdown. So Canfield strikes right back, and Canfield with an opportunity now to take the lead after the missed extra point there by Anthony Perry.
Big extra point coming up here.
And Allie, the kicker here. Kick is up, and it is good.
It is good. So after the extra point, with 4:05 remaining here in the first half, The score, Canfield 14, West Branch Warriors 13.
Let's take a 30-second timeout.
14-13 our score. Canfield has taken their first lead of the game. Take a quick timeout here. Be right back here in a bit.
Game ball winning number 0.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to the new
All right, and welcome back here. Canfield leads now 14-13. There's another score update here. 35-0. Struthers with the lead over Louisville St. Thomas Aquinas, and that's one of the teams that West Branch scrimmaged, and from what I've heard, they had a tough time stopping the Wildcat offense, and I think that's going to be one of the teams to watch out for in that Northeast State Conference, as this one is a great kick, and that one is going to bounce at the one, almost stayed in there, and Anthony Perry says, I'll take a chance there, and hopefully it bounces in there. For a second there, it didn't look like it maybe had a chance, but then does get into the end zone for a touchback. $21-0. United leads Waterloo at the half. Drew DeShields once again back here in the shotgun formation. DeShields going to roll out here, going to try and make another throw, and he's just going to run. And DeShields just got what he could get there. Really didn't have too much room to go with. Nice job defensively by Canfield. And DeShields just says, you know what, sometimes you got to try and make something out of nothing. And unfortunately, not a very big gain there for West Branch. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Only a 1-yard gain, but unfortunately 1 yard's better than none or loss. So DeShields doing what he could there on that play. DeShields going to throw. Nice catch there. Oh, nice move. Joey Jackson down the sidelines. He cuts back. Jackson has a chance to take it all the way. Joey Jackson making plays happen. Touchdown, West Branch. What an athlete. And West Branch is fired up, and Joey Jackson, we saw him last season on the hardwood doing great things, starting as a freshman on the basketball court. And Joey Jackson, that might have been the play of the night. Joey Jackson making plays. What an athlete. And he's only a sophomore. I mean, he's got good feet, good hands, and I mean, this is just another one of these guys. It's going to step up for West Branch this season. 19-14. And are they going to go for 2 here? to try and make it a 7-point game, and I believe they are going to keep the offense out there.
They're going to do double stack receivers, left and right. Sidecar for DeShields to his right.
19-14 the score. 3:42. Mullinex is the running back once again. Mullinex only one carry here tonight, but he's finding other ways. He's doing a nice job blocking for DeShields here tonight. That one is going to be incomplete.
So with 3:42 remaining here in the first half, the score, Canfield 14, your West Branch Warriors 19.
So Canfield finds himself down 19-14. This is Joey Jackson making plays happen here. And I mean, he's got an opportunity to do some big things this season, but Tim Cooper's got to be excited. Not only does he have him for this year, he's got him for next year, and he's got him for a senior season as well. So big things ahead for Joey Jackson. And overall, this sophomore class is pretty talented. Joey Jackson, Boston Mullinex, Anthony Perry, just 3 guys right there that you're going to have back for another 2 seasons after this one. And you're gonna hear those names a lot in the near coming future for West Branch. But we'll take a quick break and be right back here in a bit.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always,
19-14. West Branch now with the lead here. This Canfield still with 3 minutes 42 seconds to work with. Plenty of time for the Cardinals. And West Branch, you know, they need to keep him out of the end zone here. Line drive kick. Nice kick there by Anthony Perry. Nice return here by the Cardinals. And a nice tackle there. Joey Jackson, after the big touchdown, makes a really nice tackle, and Joey Jackson fired up, as he should be. 18-14, 3:34 to go. First down and 10 from the Cardinal 30-yard line here. So the ball at their own 30. Brock Lowry once again behind center here. Shotgun. They're going to put him in motion. This is the Lowry keeper. Bo Alisauce had a chance to make a tackle. There's going to be a flag on the play. Ultimately, Lowry will be tackled, and that's going to be number 84 for West Branch. It's going to be Thomas Egley making a nice play, and another one of those key seniors coming back for this season. Did a nice job last year. And we have a face mask here on West Branch. So this will move the Cardinals up here a little bit. Valley Christian with an 8-0 lead over the Campbell Memorial Red Devils. As that's a costly penalty here. And West Branch wants to keep them out of the end zone here as Canfield gets ball to start the second half as well. So very crucial here by this West Branch defense to at least limit them to 3. Lowry going to keep it himself. Lowry has room to run. Lowry and just stumbled. And if Lowry doesn't stumble there, he might have 6 written all over that one. And Michael Kanegi kind of went low on him, and I think that's what tripped him up there. But another really nice solid run there by Brock Lowry.
42-yard line.
Lowry again raising eyebrows here. And we have 4 receivers to the left, to the right. Lowry takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Nowhere to go. Lowry's just going to take off and run. And he's going to run out of bounds. Another nice run there by Brock Lowry. So another nice stop defensively there by Michael Kanegi. So Mike Kanegi's flying all over the field tonight. Making plays defensively, making plays offensively here as well.
3 receivers set in the wing on the right-hand side. Empty backfield for Lowry. Second down and 6. Lowry will keep.
And Lowry's going to keep it again, and another nice run there by Brock Lowry.
Stop made by Summers and Streetler. And Canfield first down at the West Branch 28-yard line.
And another nice run there by Brock Lowry to the West Branch 28. Clock running, and it remains to run. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining here. Lowry, again, he'll fake, he'll pull out, he's got a man. This one going to be caught. Nice catch there by the tight end. Nico Coca. Nice job. And Canfield, a nice little pitch and catch there. Brock Lowry, not taking a whole lot of deep shots here tonight, but nice easy pitch and catch there from Lowry to Coca. Still clock remaining, and Canfield is going to try and burn this clock all the way down to the bone here. As, they're going to try and run the clock down, and obviously they want to score a touchdown here at the end. 1 to the left and 2 to the right here. Man comes in motion here, and they're going to give it. No, it's going to be a Lowry keeper once again up the middle. And West Branch now, they're having a tough time stopping Brock Lowry. And I think Coach Mike Pavlansky's noticed that, and he says, you know what? Until you're going to be able to stop Brock Lowry, we're going to continue to run the ball down your throat. And I mean, especially on this drive, that's what we're seeing. A lot of design quarterback runs for Brock Lowry, and rightly so. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. 1:21 remaining here. Lowry at the West Branch Warrior 14-yard line here. This one going to give to Inglis. Inglis going to bounce off the outside, and a nice run there by Inglis, as it looked like Anthony Perry had a chance to make a tackle there. And unfortunately, Inglis was able to break free of that, and Inglis doing a nice job here tonight as well. He's been cutting to the corners extremely well. Inglis is he's only a junior, so Inglis will be back for next season as well. Impressive stuff right now for Canfield. 1:05 to go, 2nd and 3. Ball at the Warrior 7. Can West Branch get a defensive stop here? And that is going to be a nice tackle there. The handoff to Inglis. And West Branch going to bottle that play up. Nicely done there by West Branch. And it is going to be a loss of a yard. 3rd down and 4 for West Branch. And the Warrior faithful on their feet as they have the cowbells going here. 3rd down and 4, 31 seconds remaining at the 8-yard line. Lowry, and this one going to be another big time stop there. And Coach Pavlansky not happy with something there. And Mitch Extra Large Coffee is what they call him. Shout out to Chuck Feelick for that nickname. The PA announcer, Chuck helps me with the away games here and does a fantastic job, and can't thank him enough for all that he does. So a big 4th down here, and a big 4th down decision. Do they leave the offense out on the field? And I think Canfield says, we have a very talented kicker. We're going to send on the field goal unit. No, they're going to leave the offense out there. So Canfield going to stay out there for a 4th and 2. West Branch Going to try and make a stop here. 23 seconds remaining. Can the Warrior get a stop here? 23 seconds to go. And we are going to have, and West Branch going to take this timeout. That'll be their final timeout here. And I'll stay with you here for this one. 19-14 here. 23 seconds to go. We'll see what Coach Pavlansky and that Cardinal offense has dialed up here as they will look to score here. And Canfield gets ball to start the second half. So this is crucial for both teams. Canfield, if they can score, they have a potential to get a 2-possession lead if they score coming out of the half. As for West Branch, your goal is to stop them here and head into halftime with the lead. So this is a big fourth down for both teams, and we'll see what Brock Lowry can do, try and make something happen. As for West Branch, look for Mitch Coffey, number 56. We'll see if he can penetrate on the defensive line and try and make a play in the interior. West Branch on their feet here. Fourth down and 2. 23 seconds to go here at the West Branch 6-yard line. Lowry gonna keep it. He's gonna run, and Lowry, I don't think he got it. And do they have enough? Brock Lowry thinks he got it. Canfield thinks they have it. West Branch thinks he's short. We're gonna get an official spot.
I think they may have gotten it. Yes, they did get the first down.
And
Canfield believes they did.
Canfield thinks they have enough for the first down as we have an injured Warrior player down on the field.
So that stopped the clock officially with 17 seconds here to play. And they did get the first down on that run by Lowry. There's the sticks over there in the corner.
And an injured player on the field, and good to see him get up. And I believe that's they might have to get the chains out for this one. And Coach Cooper, we have an injured Warrior on the field. We're going to take a quick timeout. Hopefully everything's okay there, and we'll take a quick break.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet's back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Canfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beer starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
All right, and welcome back here. Still down on the field is an injured Warrior. Hopefully everything's be all right with him, as we'll look to get a number to exactly figure out who that is, and that's going to be number 2, Anthony Perry. And it's good to see him up and running, and it appears that he is going to be okay. Hopefully he can try and get back into this game, and he's someone that West Branch is going to need here, and he's going to make a big impact here, and he'll try and stretch that out here. It's going to be first down and 4 from the 4, so that was good enough for a Cardinal first down, and very close. No timeouts for either team. West Branch going to try and get a stop here. A goal line stand would be huge. Lowry going to throw. He's got a man. That one almost intercepted, and nearly intercepted there. And if that's intercepted, that might be 6 the other way. So very fortunate there for Brock Lowry. And with 2 seconds to go, Canfield says we're going to try the field goal. And this was a big stand here for West Branch, as no matter what, they are going to have the lead going into the halftime. Canfield's kicker, very experienced. He's very talented here, has a strong leg. And the Cardinals will line up here for 3. This one's up, and it should be good, and it is good. Nice kick there. And the Cardinals has Canfield on the board. Nothing less. Nicely done by the Warrior defense, but it's West Branch 19, Canfield 17. So an eventful first half, a very good first half here, and We'll take a quick break here. I'm sure any of you guys don't want to go away here. You don't want to miss this one. We're going to have a great second half on our hands. And we still have concurring from the officials. Not sure what this is about.
Now what's the call?
And we have a call here on the field. Not sure what exactly is happening here. Roughing the kicker on West Branch. Oh. So it's going to be roughing the kicker. And does Canfield put the offense out on the field now? And it is. So unfortunately, West Branch going to have to put the defense back out on the field. Canfield is going to go for it here. No time on the clock. They're going to go for it. West Branch going to need to make a stop here defensively. Canfield will have one play to try and get this ball into the end zone. Defense going to need to make a stop here. They're going to run it, and Canfield right into the end zone for a Cardinal touchdown. And Canfield won the half as they will take the lead. And that is not good for West Branch. Canfield gets on the board, and they will take a 20-19 lead as they'll kick this one here. Try and take a 2-point lead here. And that's a costly mistake there by West Branch on roughing the kicker, unfortunately. This one is up, and it's right through the middle.
This time that play will take us to the half. After 2 quarters of play, the score, Canfield 21, your West Branch Warriors 19.
Okay, you better go to the park. You better move. You really have to go? You'll never get.
As we leave at halftime and wait for the festivities to kick off, we're going to show our 50-50 winning tickets. Get out those blue tickets, 50-50. Our winning ticket tonight brings home $421. Minus tip for the announcer, but the winning ticket number, blue ticket, 854-709. That's 854-709.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service.
We'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways? We're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
It means the world to me to know that what we're doing is impacting people. And whether it's simply I got to watch my son or daughter when I was out of town, or we just love watching YSN. We love what you do for our son or daughter. So whenever someone says thank you or someone is appreciative of what we're doing, it tells me everyone at YSN is doing what we initially set out to do, which is shine a light on these athletes and help them kind of promote themselves. My name is Anthony Hartwig, and my sports network is your sports network.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door.
This pop song takes inspiration from Latin music and will make you want to get up and dance. Watch the band take it down and bring it back. Pitbull's Fireball.
Welcome back to West Branch. West Branch. Marching band on the field. Canfield just there before.
All right, and welcome back, everybody, to the start of the third quarter. Canfield leads West Branch 21-19. Not sure saying 19-19, but Canfield got a late score with actually no time left. There was a roughing the kicker call on the field goal that Canfield made, and unfortunately for West Branch, it resulted in not just points for Canfield, but a touchdown for Canfield. As this one starts, we'll head to the third quarter here. About 2 minutes to go here till the start of the third. Canfield relying heavily on Brock Lowry running the football. I mean, he's been the rock for them, and as for West Branch, it's Drew DeShield. I mean, both quarterbacks are the leaders, both seniors, both Division I commits, both make plays happen for both teams, and this will be a great win for either team. Whoever comes out victorious in this game, whether it's West Branch or Canfield, still a lot of football left to be played, but whoever comes out of this game got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. This is a quality win for West Branch. It's a quality win for Canfield, and it's just a resume booster. Even if Canfield or West Branch lose, but they have a solid season, come playoff time, they're still going to get a good seed, and they're going to respect, I'm sure, that Canfield, I believe, Division III. West Branch is Division IV. So Canfield, a little bit of a bigger school here. But we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Cooper makes, and that's going to be interesting. If you're, Coach Tim Cooper in that West Branch staff, do you almost, say, okay, try and stop the run first, maybe. But then there's always that threat. You still got Brock Lowry, who can throw the football, but he's a good runner. He's a very good runner. He can also throw the rock a little bit too. As a thrower last year, he had almost about 2,000 yards, 1,921 yards, 17 touchdowns, 871 yards rushing, and he had 13 touchdowns. Now, it's guys on offense last year that took the load a little bit off him, and again, it's still so early in the season, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see what unfolds here in this second half. It's going to be a great second half, very exciting second half, at least it should be, and I think both teams are amped up to give themselves maybe a shot to win the game. As Canfield will start with the ball here in the third quarter, as West Branch will kick it off. Anthony Perry. Was injured there for a little bit, and it looks like he's going to be okay. It's good to see him back out on the field.
West Branch will kick off.
So West Branch kicks off here. We are just underway here, or just about underway for quarter number 3, and what should be another fantastic second half.
Perry set the kickoff for the Warriors.
Of tonight's ball game.
All right, welcome back. 21-19. Canfield leads. And Perry, this is another good kick. And that one fielded down towards the sidelines there, and a nice run there. Up to about the 28, 29-yard line. So we'll see where they officially mark him. Should be about at the 26, 27-yard line, I would imagine. As we'll see what kind of changes West Branch has made defensively. We'll see what kind of changes Canfield has made defensively as well. But I'd imagine until West Branch can prove that they can stop Brock Lowry running the football, I think Canfield's going to continue to do what they did in the first half. And we'll see what Coach Tim Cooper in this offense, or excuse me, this defense is dialed up here for the second half. Lowry goes under center here. We'll see if he's going to run it, and it's another quarterback draw for Brock Lowry. Nice tackle there by Drew DeShields. The quarterback says, not only can I throw the rock, I can play a little defense as well. Nicely done by Drew DeShields. Making plays happen. So it will be second down and 8 at the Cardinal 29.
A lot of players playing both ways for both teams.
Lowry again goes under center. It's going to be a quick screen pass. And another, nice broken tackle there by the Cardinals. And that's going to be a first down. Scotty Eaton. Scotty Eaton makes the catch there. That's good enough for Canfield, first down. It looked like West Branch had Eaton bottled up there, but Eaton able to scamper free and pick up a nice gain of about 10 yards. Good enough for a Cardinal first down.
Open drive of the second half here for Canfield. Lowry in shotgun, looks over the defense.
Lowry again in shotgun.
We'll bring English in motion.
English comes in motion, and nice tackle there, but a nice tough run there by Danny English, and it looked like they had a chance to maybe tackle him for maybe a no gain or a loss of a yard there, but again, English barrels forward just to get a tough 2 yards, and that just shows you. I mean, English is he tries to get to the corner. He's a guy that tries to get to the corner, tries to get to the outside, looks to use his speed to his advantage. As it'll bring up a second down and 7, so a 3-yard gain there for English, as it looked to be not very promising, but English able to get 3. Lowry, another run. Brock Lowry up the middle. Lowry still going, and that's going to be another Canfield Cardinal first down. And so far, it's been the same thing as what we saw in the first half. Brock Lowry design runs. Brock Lowry pretty much doing whatever he wants running the football, and that is not a good recipe for success if you're the Warrior defense. And now they're going to start to try and bring everyone up here. And we'll see if Lowry decides to throw one here. He'll give it to Inglis again. Inglis runs up the middle. Nice push there for the Cardinal offensive line. Yeah, and Canfield's doing a great job up front here as well. The big boys up front for the Cardinals doing a nice job controlling that offensive line, as West Branch offensively has done a nice job on their offensive line. So overall, both teams, the line play has been really solid. Now we'll see if West Branch's defensive line can step up and make a play here with 9:20 to go here in the third. Lowry finally going to pass this one, and that's a nice little screen pass and a nice tackle there by Drew DeShields, and he's making plays. And that pass was caught there by Jack Davis, but stopped immediately by Drew DeShields, and it'll bring up a crucial 3rd down and 4 here. And I think it's going to be 4-down territory if you're Canfield. And I think it's just a little bit too far out of arm's reach for a field goal here if they don't get this. West Branch, a big 3rd down. The Warrior faithful on their feet. Lowry going to get it. He's going to keep it himself, and Brock Lowry, and I think he's got enough for the first down. Nate Summers on the tackle there for the Warriors. Unfortunately, good enough for another West Branch Warrior first down. Another score update. United up big, 28-0 over Waterloo. So the Eagles flying high tonight. East Liverpool leads 22-7 over Minerva. Southern Local 36-7 over McDonald.
Wing on the right-hand side.
Go, Brock Lowry. Once again, that shotgun formation. This time he's going to take a shot. He's got a man open over the middle. Nice catch. And a broken tackle there by Eaton. So Brock Lowry says, you're not going to respect my throwing. I'll make it pay.
Inside the West Branch 10-yard line, first and goal, Canfield.
It's another first down here for Canfield Cardinals. And it's a first and goal. The Cardinals trying to punch this one in. Lowry towards the sideline, and he walks right into the end zone. Touchdown Canfield, Brock Lowry. And that's another Cardinal touchdown. Another touchdown here for Canfield, 7:33 to play. This one pending on the extra point, but Canfield is just shoving it down the Warriors' throat at the moment, running with Brock Lowry. That one is up, and it is good once again. So not only do they have Brock Lowry, not only do they have that offensive line, not only do they have receivers, they got a kicking game as well, and it's proving to be very vital here in the terms of the Canfield Cardinals' success. Stay with you here. 28-19. Brock Lowry, the 9-yard touchdown run. And that really hurts him. That was a big, a lot of pressure on West Branch and Drew DeShields now. As it was a big, that was a big touchdown right before the half. I think that was a costly penalty that could end up being the deciding factor in what helped Canfield win this matchup here tonight. As instead of West Branch being up 19-17, Canfield scores. All right, it's still a one-score game. Now all of a sudden, it's a two-score game, and it is on West Branch now to claw their way back into this one. And Canfield 28, West Branch 19. And TV timeout here coming to conclusion here as we await. Canfield back on top with the lead, and Joey Jackson, we'll see if they can find ways to get him more involved, because after the touchdown, well, actually it looked like it was just going to be a short, maybe 5-6 yard completion, but Joey Jackson put on a couple of moves and was able to run all the way for a Warrior touchdown. We'll see if West Branch can answer back here and score a touchdown here as the Canfield Cardinal student section is fired up. This one is kicked. It's a squib kick, and this one going to go out of bounds. So that's going to help West Branch in terms of field position, as that's going to be a flag there. That's a smart decision there by West Branch. Let that one go out of bounds, take the penalty, and they'll get their offense started up with pretty good starting field position here. And we'll see if West Branch and get a quick touchdown. I mean, that's obviously what you want here. West Branch and the Warrior faithful. A little bit antsy here at the moment. West Branch needs to answer back with a touchdown here. If not, I think Canfield has an opportunity to run away with this one. So West Branch needs to score a touchdown here. Try and keep this one close and give themselves a chance. Because sooner or later, I feel like the defense has a chance to maybe get a stop here. As DeShields plays defense here. Brock Lowry also plays a little defense as well for the Cardinals. Boston Molinex and Molinex up the middle. Boston Molinex, a nice run. Only a second carry of the night, but Boston Molinex showing his speed and his elusiveness to pick up a first down, and that's huge. You can get Boston Molinex a little bit involved here in this game. Just adds another element. And why not give it to him again? And Molinex and runs into a brick wall. Unfortunately, should be a gain of about a yard, maybe 2. And it is. So a 2-yard gain. And after the nice run by Molinex, they decide why not give it to him again. This time Canfield on top of things. 2nd down and 8. Drew DeShields under shotgun here. 2 receivers on each side. DeShields looking to throw, and Drew's going to throw this one. No, and it through the hands of Christian Mardick, and that's probably one that Mardick should have caught there. Unfortunately, that is not going to be a catch. Instead, it's an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 8, and that's something you don't want to get into here. West Branch can get the first down or get it close enough to the marker. You'd imagine that they're going to try and go for it here. We'll find out exactly what the Warriors have in store on this crucial 3rd down and 8. DeShields looks, throws, and it's going to be complete. Nice catch there. It's not going to be enough. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Fourth down and 8 for West Branch, and they said it's do or die time. We're going to leave our offense out there. West Branch going to go for it on 4th down and 8. DeShields looking to pass. He's flushed. He can run, and he's got all kinds of room. And DeShields, barrels a guy, and that should be enough for a Warrior first down. Look at Drew DeShields laying the wood. And does he have enough? We'll find out. It was right at the marker. And I believe they're going to give it to him. We'll find out here. We have a Canfield Cardinal down as well. That should be enough for a Warrior first down. But we have a player down here for Canfield. We're going to take a quick break here. And we'll be right back here in a bit.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
And welcome back. Still an injured Cardinal down as Drew DeShields laid the big hit. And he is still down, and unfortunately, not looking good here for Canfield. Unfortunately, you just hope everything's all right. For West Branch, I believe that play was good enough for a Warrior first down. A nice run there by DeShields, but once again, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back here in a short moment.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
And welcome back here. As Cardinal player finally up on his feet. And they're going to call holding. So 4th and long for West Branch. Holding on the offense. Not sure. Didn't see a flag thrown there. And now West Branch is looking like they're just going to have to punt this football away. And they will now have to punt this one away. As West Branch looked like they had the first down there. Unfortunately, a holding call puts them in a little bit of a bind now. Anthony Perry set to punt this one away, and we'll see if he could maybe pin the Cardinals deep. Perry gonna punt this one. Not a bad kick here. It should roll to about the 29-yard line, 25, excuse me. So the Cardinals will take over at the 24 as the Cardinals lead 28-19. West Branch desperately, and I mean desperately, needs a defensive stop here. As the Warriors are trying to get something going defensively here. Again, Lowry gonna pull this one out. He has a chance to run. Now he's gonna throw, and it's gonna be, is it caught? And a nice catch there.
Oh my goodness, I believe that was Scotty Eaton.
Wow. Scotty Eaton makes a catch as he was down on the ground there. Brock Lowry, throw on the run, perfect accuracy. Eaton bobbled it there for a second, but was able to make the nice play. As now Canfield has a 10-yard gain, and they are now at their own 39-yard line. Lowry gonna run it. Lowry jukes, spins. Lowry another tough run. And Lowry, those physical runs for Brock Lowry are proving to be a difference here. Streifler on the tackle there. Second and about 3 here.
Both these quarterbacks have really shown excellent running ability and actually throwing the ball. It's not a surprise they're both getting to the next level.
Lowry is going to give it to Inglis, and Inglis is going to get enough for a first down as he was tripped up. And once again, right now you're seeing Canfield just methodically run clock, and they're looking to potentially score another touchdown here to take an even bigger lead. And that's something that West Branch last year was tempo, tempo, tempo. I mean, we'll see if they try and make the Warriors go a little tempo here. If Canfield scores another touchdown, West Branch is trying to hold the Cardinals out of the end zone here. Lowry gonna throw this one, gonna be caught, and a nice catch there. Another pitch and catch there by Brock Lowry. And that pass is caught by number 28, Jack Davis. So Jack Davis making another nice play there. Brock Lowry, another throw on the run. The accuracy's there, and Brock Lowry starting to get a little bit more comfortable here. He's throwing the ball a little bit more, and when he can not only throw, he can not only run. It just makes him a much more dangerous player. And Lowry going to give it to Inglis, and Inglis is going to be stopped for a loss. West Branch finally able to get into the backfield. Mike Kanegi, one of the players there, in on the tackle, as was number 84, Thomas Egley. So Mike Kanegi, Thomas Egley making a play, and that is a 6-yard loss, and that's the biggest loss for Canfield tonight. So a 6-yard loss, that sure will help West Branch in a big way. Now we'll see if they can get consecutive stops here. Lowry going to be pressured. This one going to be caught, and it's a broken tackle. And there's a flag down, and this one is looking like it's going to be coming back. And that's going to be an illegal block. So a nice play, what looked like it was going to be turned into a Canfield big-time play once again, is going to be coming back. So West Branch catches a nice little break here. That's going to put Canfield in a little bit of a deeper hole now. It's going to be holding, so no legal block, but it's holding on Canfield. So now, not only, it's going to be 2nd and 26. And these two teams played back in 2003. They were both part of the Mahoning Valley Conference. And 2nd and 23, excuse me. So 2nd and 23, still a long play here. Lowry waits to keep it. Lowry going to get to the outside. Nicely done by West Branch. So West Branch stops him for about 4 yards, and Lowry waited as long as he could before he pulled that one out. And West Branch, now, you're setting up an opportunity potentially to get off of the field here. And if you can limit Canfield, to a little gain here. Obviously, if Canfield gets a nice, decent gain here, you'd imagine they'd go for it here. But 3rd and 19 after the 4-yard run there by Lowry. West Branch. There you go. Lowry going to throw. He's got a man wide open. And English going to continue to fight.
Gets close to the 20-yard line.
So going to be shy by about 3 yards, and we'll see if Canfield's going to go for it here. And I believe they might go for it here. I believe they're leaving Lowry. No, they're going to. Are they going to go for it here? Yep, Coach Pavlansky says, nope, we're going to go for it. We're not going to keep our kicker out on the field. West Branch faithful fired up. And one of the coaches, Paul Hostetter, down there trying to get the crowd fired up. Lowry, the keeper. Lowry is going to pick up the first down, and he's going to be close to the goal line.
Down inside the 5-yard line, West Branch.
4-yard line, yes.
And another big run there by Brock Lowry. Drew DeShields in on the tackle. At this point, it makes you wonder why not everyone is up at the line of scrimmage, although Lowry could very easily pull that one out and throw that for a touchdown. 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go here. And Canfield is going to give it to Inglis. Inglis going to be stopped short. So nicely done by the West Branch defense. Clock continues to run here. Not a whole lot of incomplete passes here for Canfield tonight. A lot of completed passes for Brock Lowry, and then a lot of runs. So they are running the clock. The clock really hasn't had much stoppage because Canfield has been so patient offensively. And they're making plays. 2nd down and 5 from the 5. Can the defense pick up the stop? Lowry, too easy for Brock Lowry. Another Canfield Cardinal touchdown. His second touchdown here of the second half, and Canfield extends the lead 34-19. That one is up, and it is good. So another kick that's up and good. Canfield fired up here. And with that, we'll take a quick timeout here. 2:06 to go. West Branch desperately needs a score. Be right back here after the quick break.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
All right, welcome back here. 35-19, another Cardinal touchdown. And Canfield starting to run away with this one. West Branch desperately needs a score here.
In the third quarter. 2:06 remaining here in the third. Lowry with 2 5-yard touchdown runs here in the third quarter, giving Canfield their biggest lead.
2 5-yard touchdown runs. Brock Lowry, another run in for a touchdown. And the Cardinals now lead 35-19 as they have silenced the Warrior crowd. Another nice kick. Canfield's got a very solid kicker here. We'll get a number on who that is in a moment, and that is number 20, Jerome Mezak. So Mezak doing a great job, and 35-19. We'll update that here on the scoreboard. West Branch, and once again, just trying to be patient here, but a little bit sense of urgency here as West Branch will need to try and score here on this drive. We'll see if DeShields finds Mike Kanegi, and there's his main target here tonight. Michael Kanegi makes the catch. We'll see if they mark him, and that should be good enough for a Warrior first down. Brock Lowry on the tackle. So another West Branch Warrior first down, another Brock Lowry tackle. And we have a stoppage by the referees, now resume of play. Minute 55 to go here in the third. West Branch would very much like to score here before the end of the third quarter. DeShields, oh, he's got all kinds of room to run. DeShields knows it. And he's going to take off. And DeShields runs over another Canfield Cardinal. So Drew DeShields says, you know what, I'm not afraid to run people over tonight. And I mean, Drew DeShields is making that known. And that's good enough for another West Branch Warrior first down. And they're resetting the play clock once again. And I mean, both. And now we have a timeout called.
Now we got a timeout for Canfield.
So Canfield, Coach Mike Pavlansky calls a timeout, but we're seeing a stoppage of play, it seems like, almost after every play. And I'm sure both teams really aren't that happy. You know, West Branch really wants to try and go hurry up. Now at this point, West Branch, if they can score before the end of this third quarter, still will give them enough time to potentially make a comeback here. But once again, if West Branch cannot score here, Canfield pretty much could have this thing wrapped up. So West Branch needs a touchdown here to stay alive. And this is a big possession here for Drew DeShields and West Branch. Minute 40, third quarter, 35-19. Canfield leads. Three to the right, one to the left. DeShields is going to throw. Long throw. Nice catch there by Christian Mardick as he's able to hang on to that one. And a nice pickup there. Nice 5-yard pickup there. Long throw across the hashes for DeShields, but Christian Mardick able to hang on to this one. And he'll be able to pick up this first down. Or excuse me, pick up 5 yards. DeShields once again, shotgun, and he's going to take off and run. DeShields puts his head forward, and he should get close to that first down, and it will be about a 3rd and 1. We'll see where they spot him here. And that's going to be good enough for another West Branch Warrior first down. So West Branch gets a nice generous spot there, as I thought he was short. And the clock's going to continue to run as stops for the first down, and now they reset the clock. It's running. DeShields going to throw. Nice catch there by Joey Jackson. And Joey Jackson making plays here for West Branch, and he's having a nice game tonight. And another tackle there by Brock Lowry. Don Marzano on the tackle as well for the Cardinals. And they're going to go hurry up here. Screen pass here. Anthony Perry scoots past the defender, gets a nice gain. So West Branch providing a spark here, trying to score a late touchdown here to end the third quarter and potentially try and claw their way back into this one. DeShields again goes empty. It's a quarterback keeper. DeShields up the middle. Drew DeShields going to get the first down and more. Nice keeper there by Drew DeShields. Stop clocks. Clock stops with 40 seconds to go. And another West Branch Warrior first down. And this is the kind of drive that Coach Tim Cooper wants out of his offense. We'll see if they can put some points here on the board. DeShields, quick throw. Christian Mardick making a move. Mardick, another move, and he's going to get tackled at about the 10-yard line, and that's going to be a face mask. Nicely done. Drew DeShields to Christian Mardick, who was tackled there on the play by a face mask. And something came off of his helmet, I believe. Christian Mardick looking to get that one back on, but Drew DeShields putting a nice drive together, and West Branch in prime position to potentially score here right before the end of the quarter. And a good call there by the referees. It is indeed a face mask. So inside the 5-yard line is West Branch. First down in goal. DeShields going to keep it. He's going to run up the middle. Touchdown, West Branch. The Warriors are back on the board. And Drew DeShields making it happen here right before the end of the third quarter. And then they're going to go to 2. They're going to go for 2 points, and I like this. They're going to try and make it an 8-point game. The last 2-point conversion for West Branch was a failed attempt, and the Warriors desperately need this 2-point conversion. DeShields going to look. He's going to throw, and that one is going to be intercepted. Canfield has a chance to go with it the other way. DeShields going to make a tackle. Nice tackle there by Drew DeShields, but it remains a 10-point game. So Canfield leads 35-25. West Branch could not make that a one-possession game. So it still stays a 2-score game. It's a touchdown and a field goal game here. Still time left, though, for West Branch, but they're going to need to get a stop defensively here tonight, and that's something that they have not been able to do. In that first half, I thought they did a nice job there on Brock Lowry, but they have been very suspect here in this second half, and that is plagued the Warrior defense. So we'll see if West Branch can maybe just get a stop. If they can get a stop, get off of the field one time, Drew DeShields is going to make something happen. I mean, he's just that good. He's going to make plays. We'll see. They can get something to go.
Tee the ball up at the 40-yard line. Kick left to right here for West Branch. With 16 seconds remaining here in the
16 seconds to go here into the fourth. Anthony Perry kicks this one off. It's a good kick there by Anthony Perry, fielded by Canfield. And a nice return here by the Cardinals up to about the 30-yard line.
Oh, Jack Slickinger also going to make tackle. The first and 10 Canfield from the 30-yard line.
Third quarter.
So first down and 10, 8 seconds to go from the 30-yard line. Brock Lowry and the Cardinal offense back out here on the field. And this Canfield offensive line is really dominated here today. Can West Branch get a stop, get off of the field here? Lowry, another run. Lowry going to run it himself, and Lowry going to continue to barrel. We got a flag down on the play, and this one potentially could be coming back. So another penalty here for for Canfield. I believe this one going to be coming back here. And it's going to be a holding call on Canfield. So this one coming back, 2nd down and 20 here for West Branch, or for Canfield, my apologies there. 35-25 your score, 2 seconds, 1st down and 20 for the Cardinals. That pushes them back just a little bit, but I mean, it seems like whatever Brock Lowry wants, he gets, and West Branch need to try and put an end to that. West Branch 0 for 2 here on 2-point conversions. West Branch will go into the 4th quarter with an opportunity awaiting them for a potential comeback bid. Canfield trying to put this one away. Your score, Canfield 35, your West Branch Warriors 25. As we head to the end of the 3rd, we'll be right back here after the short break.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
And welcome back here to the start of the 4th quarter. Michael Janocki with you here on the call tonight from Beloit. And this is a big defensive possession here for West Branch. Can they just get Canfield off of the field? That's something that they have not been able to do since the very early stages of the game. Both schools up on their feet, both fans are up on their feet, both the student sections on their feet as well. And I'm sure West Branch is hoping for a magical comeback here. Canfield faithful knows that they need to shut the door here on the Warriors and pull out this Week 1 victory. It's the Canfield band playing. Lowry going to pull this one out, and he's going to reverse. Nice throw. And a broken tackle, another broken tackle down the sidelines. This one is going to be taken out to about the 25-yard line, and a missed tackle there by West Branch. And that is a big-time gain by Danny Inglis. Nice job there by Brock Lowry as he rolled out to the one side, then turned around, spun back, and came to Inglis, and Inglis made the rest happen. And just a tremendous play offensively. Brock Lowry, Inglis, the two main focal points tonight offensively, and they're making things happen. (25-35), 11:30 to go. And another missed. Oh, nice tackle there as he just able to trip him up. And that could have been a big-time gain once again. So fortunate. Anthony Perry was able to trip him up. 2nd down and 1. Only one receiver, and this is another, looking like it potentially could be another design run play. Canfield just, the big boys up front for the Cardinals. Oftentimes that offensive line doesn't get enough credit. What they've been able to do tonight has been spectacular. And this is going to be a run there by Inglis. And stopped right at the marker. I do not think he got the first down. And they're going to say he was short.
For your 3rd down and 1.
third down and 1 here.
Third down and a long one here for Canfield.
So third and a long one, 10:16 remaining here in the fourth. And this is going to be a Lowry run all the way, it's looking like. And it is. Another design run for Brock Lowry. He does get the corner and just enough to pick up the first down. So clock will stop as Lowry scampered out of bounds. And another Cardinal first down. So able to turn the corner there, pick up the first down. Clock stops, so West Branch desperately needing a stop here. Not sure if they're going to be able to get it with Lowry back there, quarterback in the offensive line that the Cardinals have. Lowry, another keeper. Lowry follows his blockers. Oh, hurdles a guy and is into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. This one could be coming back, though, as we have some flags on the play. But Brock Lowry just hurdled a defender. I mean, what an athlete. And this one, unfortunately for Canfield, coming back. So Lowry hurdled a guy at about the 10-yard line and ran right into the end zone. And that would have been a 13-yard rushing touchdown, I believe, for Brock Lowry. Unfortunately, this one's coming back. This could be a 10-yard penalty. Replay first down, so West Branch able to get a penalty there, and unfortunately the touchdown not going to be counted. A couple final scores here. Hubbard knocks off Youngstown East by a final score of 28-8. United gets a 28-7 win over Waterloo. Valley Christian leads 41-7 over Campbell Memorial at Red Devil Stadium. Lowry going to throw. This is another screen pass. Can they get him down? And they do. Nice job there. It's going to be another completion. Jack Davis, another catch. Second down and 12. Nice 8-yard pickup for Canfield, and that's what Canfield's doing. I mean, they had the first down and 20, but they're getting chunk plays. That's a good 8-yard pickup there on that first down. And they're going to give it 2nd and 11 now, so a little bit nicer of a spot for Canfield. We'll see. Running back comes to the right side. Lowry again going to keep it himself. Lowry going to turn the corner, but West Branch quick to the football there. We'll see where they mark him there. Should be about a 3, maybe 4-yard gain.
It's third down.
And they're going to give him more than that, so they're going to say Lowry gets 5. And then it's going to be 3rd down and 6. This is interesting here because if West Branch does get a stop here, does Canfield decide to, they're close enough where their kicker has the range. Should they kick the field goal? You would imagine they would, but would not surprise me at all if the Cardinals decide to go for it. Lowry going to keep it himself, follow blockers, and Lowry going to push forward. And we'll see if that's enough for a Cardinal first down. Striefler and DeShields on the tackle. 4th down and 1. And Canfield says, we're going for it again. We have Brock Lowry back there. We're going to end the game. I think if you're West Branch, I think you put everyone up front. If he throws a touchdown, then he throws a touchdown. But I think you got to put everyone up front here to try and make a stop, make a stand, make a play. Lowry again, the keeper. Lowry, and he is going to push the pile. That's going to be close. I'm not sure if he got it. Let's see where they mark it. I don't know if he got that or not. We'll see if he got it. West Branch signaling as if Canfield didn't get it. Canfield signaling as they got it. We'll see where the refs spot the ball here. I don't know. They're gonna bring the chains out. This is a crucial play for West Branch here. They can potentially get this stop here. This would be big. We'll see where they mark them. And they're going to bring the chains out. The anticipation awaits here. West Branch needs this stop more than anything to keep the game alive. And West Branch thinks that they were short. And West Branch stops them short. So the Warriors finally get the defensive play that they needed to stop Brock Lowry and give the Warriors a chance. And West Branch, much needed. And Drew DeShields once again back in company. You start to get a feeling. They are at the 3-yard line. So again, you get the stop, but now you have to go the length of the field. We'll see. In West Branch. And we have stoppage on the field here. And not sure if it was West Branch timeout. Canfield 2 timeouts left. West Branch 3 timeouts here. We'll stick with you here for this one. And that was a big stop. That was a huge stop for the West Branch defense, something that they have not been able to get the entire night. They have not gotten a stop the entire night, and it just felt like Canfield had all the momentum there. But on that 4th down and 1, you know what? Give credit to West Branch. Give credit to the defense. They made a play when it counted. And, we'll see if they can turn something into points here, because if Drew DeShields scores a touchdown here quickly, things could potentially get interesting here. Now, I'm sure Canfield at that point will try and just run out the clock with Brock Lowry back there. But if Drew DeShields can lead this Warrior offense the length of the field here, and certainly will give themselves a chance here. Drew DeShields, definitely an athlete, and just a really good player. 10 points, still 2-possession game, still manageable here with 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Just about 8 minutes to go here. DeShields is going to go under center. DeShields into the end zone. We'll see what the call is. We got a penalty flag here. And I believe that's going to be a false start on West Branch, so that's going to push him further back. And that's going to be a false start there on West Branch. And they're at the 2-yard line now. DeShields just going to keep it himself. No. And yeah, Drew DeShields just going to keep it himself. Now, unfortunately, they got the stop there, but they are now plagued with not so great field position. So 2nd down and 9, 2-yard gain there. DeShields again, gonna go shotgun. He's gonna throw over the middle, and Perry. That one gonna fall incomplete. 3rd down and 9, and again, DeShields tries to throw the slant route to Anthony Perry there. And Perry, unfortunately, couldn't come up with a pass, or couldn't come up with a reception. Good defense there by the Cardinals, and Cardinals going to try and get a defensive stand here. And we'll see if West Branch can get that first down or even get close. DeShield's going to throw, and that one going to be incomplete, intended for Christian Martin. And DeShields took a shot there at the end of the play. And unfortunately, West Branch has to punt the football away. So they got the stop that they needed, and unfortunately couldn't make anything happen out of it. Back there to receive for Canfield is number 5, Gavin Rumman. So Rumman back there to receive. And not a great kick. Fair catch there by number 10, Scott Eaton, at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. So West Branch gonna need another big stop.
They need a 3 and out. They need a 3 and out or a turnover. Let's be honest.
And with 7:09 left to go into this game, if they don't get a 3 and out or if they don't get a turnover, and both teams have, taken care of the ball today. We haven't seen any turnovers here besides the 2-point conversion interception by Drew DeShields. Lowry going to run it himself, and he's got all kinds of room. Lowry going to go, and we got another flag. Brock Lowry scores another touchdown, but it looks like this one could be coming back once again. And that is now twice where Brock Lowry has ran right into the end zone, but coming back. So holding on the offense. West Branch catching breaks here. I mean, Canfield right now shooting themselves in the foot a little bit and, letting West Branch linger around in this game. And the longer they do that, better chance West Branch has an opportunity to get back into this game. But unfortunately for Canfield, that's another holding call on a Brock Lowry touchdown run. We saw it on the last drive, which resulted in a turnover on downs. And now, instead of a touchdown by Brock Lowry, it's a 1st and 20. So that is huge for West Branch. So West Branch catching lucky here a little bit, but sometimes it's okay to be lucky. It's the 1st and 24 now for Canfield, and I think that's what you want to do if you're West Branch. Try and make Brock Lowry throw this football. Now, he's more than capable of throwing the football, but he's more of a running quarterback himself. And we got a timeout here. And the Canfield coordinator is right next to us here in the press box. Not very happy. As we got a timeout here by Canfield, we'll take a timeout as well. And we'll be right back here on ysnlive.com.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
All right, and welcome back here to the action. And from reading the scoreboard correctly, it looks like it's going to be, instead of a 1st and 24, 1st down and 29, I believe. So Canfield backed up here quite a bit, leaving an opportunity for West Branch. And, I'm going to say this now. If West Branch could, get a pick six, maybe a fumble, scoop, and score, that could change the momentum here. A turnover would be huge for the Warrior defense. 1st and 29, it looks like that's what they have up there on the scoreboard. I'm not sure if that is correct or not. Ball at the 45-yard line here. 7 minutes right on the dot remaining here in this week 1 matchup. So that was a 5-yard penalty, I guess. Something happened, but all right. Brock Lowry going to go empty here, and you'd imagine they're going to try and take a shot here, at least over the middle. Maybe not. It's a Lowry run, and no, it's not. Nice tackle there by the West Branch defense. Thomas Egley in there on the tackle, as is number 29, Trent Striefler. So Trent Striefler, we've been hearing his name called a lot tonight as a senior, making plays defensively. 2nd down and 27, and right now West Branch, you know, this is prime position for them to potentially get a stop here and give the ball back to the offense. 6:19 to go, so clock winding down as Canfield looking to go under center here. Cardinals just gonna, now it's gonna be a fake. Lowry, pressure, nowhere to go, and he's just gonna have to throw it away. Nicely done by the Warrior offense, or by the Warrior defense. So 3rd down and 27, and it's simple here. Don't give up the 27 yards. Don't give up close to the 27 yards. I mean, if it's a 3rd and 10, Canfield might go for it, So, I mean, if you could get them still in that, 3rd and maybe 15, 20-ish range, I think you're good to see a punt here for the Cardinals. West Branch's defense, if they can get back-to-back stops here, that'd be huge for the defense and a huge confidence booster, not just in this game, but going forward the rest of the season. Still time left, though, 6 minutes, 6 seconds to go, 6:06, and we got another stoppage of time. And they're going to reset the ball, so still a 35-25 score here. And here we go. Lowry gonna throw, no. Is he gonna run? He's got no one. He's gonna throw this one deep, and it's incomplete, almost caught there by number 11. That would have been Danny Inglis. Lowry looked like, and we have a flag on the play. And Brock Lowry is shaken up. And we'll see what the play is.
I'm watching Lowry making his move as he's rolling to his right and getting shorter and shorter distance to the sideline. Just that. And all of a sudden you see him doing a jump. And he looked downfield and there's him. And he almost hit him.
Late hit.
4th down coming up here for Canfield.
And that's going to be a late hit there.
Yeah, that'll be a 1st down. Well, no, not one. They won't be a 1st down.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Not good enough for a 1st down, but and this time it's a costly mistake here by West Branch.
3rd down on the marker, but I believe it should be 4th down.
I think it's going to still be 4th down.
Now, if it wasn't a dead ball foul, you get 3rd down over it.
So this will be interesting if it was a dead ball foul or not. And it is. So they're going to mark them 3rd down, or 4th and 15. 4th and 15. So was a dead ball foul. Makes sense. And is it? Are you in enough range for? This is kind of like that no man's land. You're not. You could try and punt, and pin them deep, and they are. So, unfortunately for West Branch, the penalty doesn't cost them. Very fortunate there for West Branch. So, most likely here is if Carnegie can field this one clean, or if it goes into the end zone for a touchback, West Branch will get the ball back here. with about 5 minutes, probably about 5 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. This one going to be fair caught here. No, did it touch Carnegie? And I don't think it touched Carnegie. And I thought it hit Carnegie, and Carnegie barely got out of the way there. And so it will be West Branch ball. But Mike Carnegie was this close to touching that football, and it's one of those ones where he's going to call the fair catch, and then came up on it and said, you know what, I'm going to let this one bounce. And big play there by Carnegie. DeShields going to throw. That one's going to be caught, and he's going to be tackled immediately. Boston Molinex there on the reception. So West Branch going to have to hurry up here. They want to get something to go.
They want to keep them in front.
Only a 1-yard gain there.
Here we go. Empty backfield
For Drew DeShields. DeShields once again going to throw. Nice quick pass. Mardick going to break free, and he's going to get a nice gain there. And it's going to be close, but not enough.
Just shy of the first down, 3rd and short.
So 3rd down and 1, still taking their time here, and you would think West Branch might have a little bit more sense of urgency here at this point into the game. With 4:07 remaining, DeShields is going to run. Nowhere to go, he's going to throw, he's going to find a wide open Boston Molinex, who makes a nice catch and gets out of bounds, and Molinex still fired up there on the sideline, showing a little bit of toughness. And that's Boston Molinex there, the sophomore running back, and he's a pretty good athlete and very strong young player, and he's the guy that squats over 400 pounds. So Boston Molinex showing you why he's very strong. DeShields once again. DeShields going to air it out deep. He's got a man, and it's incomplete. Joey Jackson was running free. Oh, Anthony Perry, excuse me, was running free there. So just out of the arm's reach there. DeShields once again going to have to run, and he's got room to run. He's going to go. He's got an opportunity, and he's going to be taken down, excuse me, past the 40-yard line, and is that going to be good enough for a first down? And it is. So they've really been able to, Canfield's done a nice job of containing Drew DeShields. That time he was able to find a hole. He'd pick up a first down. Nicely done there. DeShields going to back to pass here. And our apologies here, having some technical difficulties with the camera work. We have all that straightened out right now at the moment. So 4 minutes, 5 seconds to go. 2nd down and 10. As Drew DeShields looking to punch this one in for West Branch. And that one going to be almost intercepted. Inglis read that one perfectly and through the hands. And at this point in the game, if they don't get this 3rd down, they got to go for it. So 3rd down and 10 here. So 4:02 to go, 3rd down and 10. And this is a big spot here. DeShields going to throw, nice catch. And that's not going to be enough for a first down. So it will be 4th down here. And it's 4th down and 2. It's do or die time for the Warriors. Christian Mardick, nice catch, able to haul that one in.
Now bring up 4th down and 2. So
And does Drew decide to run it here?
for the Warriors.
This is big here.
Drive alive.
This is going to be a big play, and we got a timeout here.
Shields, and we're going to get a timeout.
And timeout here by West Branch. So with this West Branch timeout, we'll take one as well. Be right back here in a bit. 3:32 to go. It is a big 4th down and 2. West Branch trying to keep the drive alive. We'll be right back here after the break.
They say American craftsmanship is making a comeback. Of course, at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, it never went away.
People are floored by Baird Brothers' authentic hardwood floors. They stare at our stairs and adore our doors. Baird Brothers reflects 3 generations of family craftsmanship. Visit our huge in-stock selection in person or at BairdBrothers.com.
Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
All right, here, welcome back inside Haycock Stadium. On a beautiful Friday night here for some high school football. Time winding down here, 3:32 to go. West Branch finds themselves down 35-25 and a crucial 4th down and 2. Drew DeShields hooked up with Mardick for an 8-yard gain as he was able to get them in a 4th down and manageable situation. Big 4th down here. West Branch looks to keep this drive alive. DeShields flush, he's going to throw, and he's got a man wide open. And that's a nice catch there. And that's good enough for a West Branch Warrior. 1st down. So they get the 1st down, more importantly, and also it stops the clock. So all in all, that was a good 4th down conversion. 2 timeouts for West Branch. DeShields back to pass, and he's got an opportunity. He's in trouble, runs up the middle. Gonna get a couple of yards there, but the clock gonna continue to run. And we are approaching just under 3 minutes to go here. And once again, West Branch goes hurry up to the line. It's an empty formation here for DeShields. DeShields going to throw. He's going to throw a fade route. Kanegi! And that's going to be out of bounds. And Kanegi is shaken up on the play. And Kanegi's going to get up slowly. It appears that he's going to be okay. That's good news for West Branch.
2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down.
2:45 remaining here in quarter number 4. 3rd down and 9, and once again, it's 4-down territory. Now, at this point in the game, West Branch, if they do score, they're going to be onside kicking. Just not enough time here left in the game. But more importantly, they got to get this 1st down here and keep the drive alive. 3rd down and 9. That one's going to be over the middle, and that's caught. And Joey Jackson is going to score. Touchdown, West Branch. Drew DeShields over the middle. Joey Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and West Branch has an opportunity now. Joey Jackson is an athlete. Joey Jackson getting it done, and Canfield still leads, but it is now 35-31. West Branch going to kick the extra point. Joey Jackson.
Perry for the extra point. He missed one early. Low snap. We're going to have to go for it.
Boston Molnex picks it up. He's running towards the sideline, and Canfield brings him down. And that one bobbled snap. Boston Molyneux just had to pick that one up and try and make something happen. Not able to get that. So the lead stays at 4 points. West Branch, if they can get this onside kick, they can win this game. And this is big. I mean, West Branch put themselves in a position. Now it's just a matter of can they convert on the onside kick. If not, I believe it's going to be over, and Canfield should walk away with the victory. But what a week one it has been. What a week one it has been. Canfield and West Branch battling this one out. First time since 2003. This is going to be an onside kick for Anthony Perry on the left-hand side here. 2 timeouts left for the Warriors. 1 timeout left for Canfield. So we have an onside kick here coming. Perry.
Low kick, the ball's loose, and
And we have a timeout, I believe. Wow, and if Canfield doesn't call that timeout, West Branch probably has the football. So Coach Mike Pavlansky calls a timeout at the right time. What a kick by Anthony Perry. And if that's not a timeout, West Branch has the football, I believe. So that was a big timeout there by Anthony Perry, or excuse me, that was a big timeout call by head coach Mike Pavlansky. Warriors fired up on the sidelines as they feel like they have an opportunity to execute this one. As everyone, it seems like, down on the Warriors sideline, the coaching staff there, Kip DeShields, Drew's brother, down there on the sidelines as well, as Walt DeShields down there as well, as they wait in anticipation. And if West Branch can get this onside kick and somehow lead the Warriors to victory here tonight, this would be spectacular here. Canfield still with an opportunity here. If they recover this, the game's most likely over. All of a sudden, West Branch recovers this one. They still got 2 timeouts and enough time here to potentially score a touchdown. But what a night for Joey Jackson. 2 touchdowns. Michael Kanegi, 2 touchdowns as well. Drew DeShields, no turnovers here.
On the right-hand side against the 6 for the Warriors.
So once again, we're going to see another onside kick. This time, they're going to try a squib kick. And Lowry is going to get down on a knee. So an interesting call there. Canfield recovers this one.
Lowry, but there's no tension there, and he was just stand up, popped up after he went down to a knee. But a big recovery there by the
big recovery here by Canfield. And you got 2 timeouts here for West Branch. Obviously, you're going to have to use them. They need a 3 and out. (35-31). Canfield with the lead. Unfortunately, not able to come up with that the squib. They tried to squib at that time. Makes you wonder if they didn't try and go for that onside kick again. Lowry going to hand this one off, and be a nice gain there on first down. West Branch has no choice but to use their timeout. That should be about a 4, maybe 5-yard gain. And we'll see where the officials mark the spot there. So 1 more timeout here for West Branch. Also only a 2-yard gain there, so it'll be interesting to see when West Branch decides to use this timeout. Do they use it if Canfield doesn't get this first down? Do they use it, after this play here, or do they wait and potentially try and use it on the next play? But just a lot of enthusiasm from both the Canfield and the West Branch coaching staffs. What a game it's been, and I think both of these teams are going to see success on the field this season. Canfield in that AAC conference, West Branch in the EBC conference. So this is big here.
There you go. That's a big part.
This is your game. If Canfield gets a first down, game over. West Branch needs to stop here. Man in motion. Lowry going to keep it. Lowry is going to short of the first down.
Excuse me, at the 44-yard line. And they're marking the ball at the 45.
So a 7-yard gain.
They're going to mark that. That's a first down. They gave Lowry.
Oh, so they're going to give Brock Lowry the first down.
Yeah, they marked that at first down. It'll be 1st and 10 coming up here for Canfield at their own 45 yards. 20 here to play. Warriors just spent their
So 1st down and 10 here. Oh, no, 3rd down and 1. It looked like they were going to be generous enough to give him the spot, and now they're going to give him 3rd down and 1. West Branch needs to stop here. It's going to be tough. I think at this point, you put everyone up at the line of scrimmage. You don't worry about a pass. You know, if they decide to throw a touchdown, so be it. But I think you take your chance. Everyone's up at the line of scrimmage. Your job is to stop Brock Lowry. Most likely he'll be running the football. I think you put everyone up at the line of scrimmage, and I think that's your best chance if you're West Branch. No. So now they're going to give him the first down. West Branch is not happy. So originally they gave him the first down. Then they decided not to give him the first down, and now they're going to give him the first down again. So Canfield in victory formation. Cardinals going to walk out of here with the victory. And they're not in victory formation quite yet. 2:20 to go. Yeah, if he just takes a knee here. And they're going to run it. West Branch going to try and get a strip. And he almost fumbles the football. And they're going to say he was down. What a game, though. What a game. Both these teams, showed why they deserve to be here. Both these teams, showed that they are going to be very good this season. And I'll say it, West Branch is a lower division than Canfield. And the fact that they, were able to come out here and compete with the Cardinals just shows a lot of heart. And Tim Cooper, first game with the helmet, it's a tough one, unfortunately, but I think he and the coaching staff is going to be fine this season. And they're going to hand it off to Inglis. So 3 on the play, 3rd down and 4. Clock's still going to run. The clock should run out here.
30 seconds on the play clock.
3rd down and about 4. And
so there's still another 20 seconds as we speak.
1 minute, 6 seconds to go. Play clock still at about 13 seconds here. And Canfield in victory formation now. They can just about run this clock out. Unless we see a miracle here from the Warriors. Now we're going to keep this one. And he's going to pick up the first down, and that's going to be it. Canfield going to walk out of this one with the win. So Canfield picks up the 35-31 victory over West Branch. Cardinals survive, and they'll advance to week number 2 unblemished. Well, what a game it was for Drew DeShields, for Brock Lowry. And, yeah, just a lot of good things from both these teams. How about Joey Jackson? I mean, he's a guy to watch out for this upcoming season. As for West Branch, they will play again next week at home against Peninsula Woodbridge, a team that they were able to knock off last year. Woodbridge is playing Revere as we speak, and West Branch takes on Revere on the road. That'll be a week 3 game, and we'll have that for you here on the network. Good win here for Canfield. A tough loss for West Branch, but what it's been for a high school football game. Great game, a great atmosphere. And both these teams have the ultimate respect for each other. Both these coaches have a lot of respect for each other. Unfortunately, West Branch not able to come out on the winning side here tonight. As your final score here from Haycock Stadium, it is Canfield 35, your West Branch Warriors 31. Once again, we'll get you a quick rundown of a couple of the other scores, finals here from tonight. And then we'll send you on your way. 12, 12, 12. We'll get some finals once again. Final, Western Reserve knocks off Liberty 41-20. The Blue Devils get the win. Lisbon, last time I checked, was winning over Wyndham. Indian Valley knocks off Beaver Local by a final score of 41-20. Lakeview, big winners, 34-7 over LeBray. There's West Branch.
And welcome back to Beloit.
Playing the alma mater here, and as we said, Lakeview with the big win.
Comes away one victory over West Branch,
And when you think about how Canfield won this game, it all comes down to the roughing the kicker call at the end of the first half. That was the big play of the game, and ultimately that's what led Canfield to the victory here tonight. If that doesn't happen, West Branch is walking away here with the victory. And with that, we thank you for tuning in to the game here tonight. We'll be with you. Well, I'll be with you here next week as West Branch will welcome Peninsula Woodridge. Try and get an update after we sign off here to see what Woodridge did against Revere. West Branch plays both the teams. Woodridge gave them a good game last year at their place, so it's going to be a pretty tough game for the Warriors. But once again, we thank you for tuning in, not just tuning into the West Branch Canfield game, but tuning into all the games across the network here tonight and last night. I want to give a special shout out and a special thanks to DJ Yoakley for everything that he does for us, and the GM Steve Leslie for all that he does for YSN as well. Once again, we thank you for tuning in. Michael Janaki signing off here. We'll see you next week, Warrior Nation. And as for Canfield, good luck the rest of the season for head coach Mike Pavlansky and the Cardinals.
Storyline as they were able to take the lead 13-7. Canfield.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.